Hi, shut the fuck up. Welcome to Dongelblurt, the Dongelvert podcast Christmas Spectacular 2017.
Is it? Yeah,
it's 2017.
Welcome to the second annual Dongelvert Christmas podcast.
We've done this many times before. We're professionals.
Stop making so much noise with the whiteboard.
No, you can't stop me.
Okay.
Right. So before.
Excuse us, Nick's
fucking leaving.
We've had to restart this already.
Nick's already
dying.
Nice. Talking about dying, should we talk about X's reputation dying this week? Well,
I don't.
This week?
Well,
I would say Eminem's taking more of a hit than X.
Yeah, Eminem did take a hit.
Yeah, everyone knows X is scum.
Yeah, at this point, except for like the weird white kids.
So, has anyone here actually listened to his new music?
What, X or Eminem?
No, Eminem.
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's really bad.
Did you listen to the album or did you just listen to
I listened to like as much of the album as I could stand.
See, I've heard a lot of his stuff now and it just seems like he's preying to a lot of his blacker audience.
He's trying to do the old stuff but also kind of mature as well, and it's just coming off like all around really tacky.
I saw that you were posting on Facebook something like he was sampling or whatever.
Oh yeah, the best song?
I Love Rock and Roll.
Yeah, best song in the Ample fucking samples. I love rock and roll. That song.
What that?
And it's real bad. Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, I mean.
Is he allowed to do that, or is that?
Yeah, it's sampling.
So he can just take it without having to copyright or anything.
If you listen to a Kanye album,
it's like how
sample.
that fucking Queens of the Stone Age. Sorry. Black Eyed Peas. I don't know why I said
Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah, they sample that song. The
the Pulp Fiction one.
Yeah.
It's sampling. You're allowed to do that.
So technically, if we were to take something and just be like sample.
But we aren't managed by anyone, so we would just get taken down.
So you have to have a manager.
Yeah.
Nick, do you want to be our manager?
Why we? I mean, I suppose Nick's the most competent one out of us.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm probably not a good manager. You would just try and sell us for a lot of alcohol.
I mean, overall, I am the channel manager, so...
Technically, yes. Yeah, that makes sense.
I just kind of check everything, make sure nothing's gone. I leave the analytics to you, because you're the one who looks at that.
Anything that's changed is Nick's fault.
And I'm just artistic director.
Yeah, you're head of art.
I'm the talent.
I'm the fun. Alright, where was your editing on that documentary?
I'd like to see.
Well,
where was your artistic direction?
I'm tempted to make a video about the Eminem album because it's that bad.
Really?
Do it.
Yeah.
Should we do a parody of it?
No, I might just talk about it for a bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it that bad?
I think it's one of the worst fucking albums of the year. If not of Eminem's just career. It's really bad. I prefer Recovery and Relapse to it.
And Recovery is trash.
Recovery is garbage.
I know that because I haven't listened to much of his new stuff. I've kind of listened to like here and there songs every time that I've kind of Googled him. And it's just come up with a few new songs.
I mean, Eminem was like the first rapper I really kind of got into when I was like 12.
I think
and then it was like
rap albums I ever bought were the Slim Shady
and Marshall Mathers.
LP.
Yeah. And they were. I haven't listened to them in a while, but I mean, I might just like it nostalgically. I don't know what it'd be like hearing that new, because listening to Revival almost makes me feel like it almost makes me feel like
still pretty good.
Eminem might have always been kind of garbage though.
If you were to show someone that had never heard Eminem, where would you start them?
Just a Slim Shady and Marshall Mathers LP, because they're the best ones. Maybe the Eminem Show, because that one's got some alright tracks on it, but it's also got a lot of kind of steaming shit as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's like, have you seen like he's fucking in the news recently? He said like, basically like he's ashamed of being white.
Is that what he said?
He feels bad about being white.
Has he actually said stuff like that?
Yeah.
But
he's going insane now, and he keeps wanting Trump to react to him, and he's just going insane because Donald Trump doesn't give a shit, and he just really wants him to give a shit.
He's like, notice me, please.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's like a fucking like tsundere girlfriend. He just keeps trying to bully him into liking him.
So
Jesus Christ, you've been
I need to stop reading manga. I've been inside my room, not sleeping for a week.
on the way down. So on the way down to meet Elfie, on the way down to meet Elfie, I was walking past like the BBC situation. The station. Do you know where that is?
BBC Radio.
Try and find us.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was walking
Dongelvert fucking hunt.
and
Don't
there
try
was a couple that was across the road from me, and one of them was walking behind the other one. And as I looked across the road, they were slightly in front of me, about here, about 2 o'clock. And so I've looked over just because they're in front of me, and he's kind of like grabbed her and is trying to kiss her, and I was like, oh, maybe it's just a couple, whatever they're doing, I don't know. And then something goes on where she pulls away and starts walking off, and the man is holding a 4-pack of wrapping paper, Christmas wrapping paper, in like a clear box, the plastic clear box. As she's walking off, he shouts, "You're a tramp," and dashes the whole box at her head. It bounces off the back of her head. 4 different rolls of wrapping paper disappear in 4 different directions. But he picks up one of the wraps and slams it on her head, right? I just carried on walking.
What? No! You do not carry on walking in that situation.
I mean, yeah.
I don't give a fuck. If that's happening, like, was he big and scary?
It didn't matter. He had 4 rolls of wrapping paper.
I'll grab one of the others. I'll be like, fucking Star Wars, fight me, mate. I don't give a shit. You're not gonna just attack her.
But no, he was going off on her, and I just kind of like, I looked over and was like, should I try and help? But by the looks of it, it did look like
this is how Uncle Ben got killed.
A crackhead attack. I'm not gonna lie. But
there was some.
If it was a crackhead attack, then fuck that.
It's the middle of the week, and there were just fucking crackheads everywhere.
They are.
It's the Asda.
They are coming out in full.
It's bad, yeah.
It's winter.
They are definitely coming out more.
They just need to smoke crack constantly to not fucking freeze to death. But yeah, like I thought he might have been chatting shit, but then we were walking up and I saw the fucking packaging on the floor. I was like, oh. It's kind of funny, but it's also pretty horrible as well.
Terrifying.
It's just fucking town.
It's just the way it bounced off her head. She was walking in front of him and he just fucking launched it, and it was like dun-dun. She just fucking leant forward, didn't even turn around, just carried on walking. Didn't give a fuck.
I mean, it's good that she just tried to get away from it, I guess.
But yeah, that happened on the way to Alfie, and I thought I don't know how I felt in that situation. I felt kind of threatened.
Man, all the fucking seats on my train up here were reserved.
What do you mean?
They all had like reserve tags on them, and I don't know if the people sitting in all the seats were like me and just didn't give a shit, because who the fuck reserves a seat on a train?
So you saw it and you still sat there?
Yeah, I still just sat there. I was like, well, someone wants to come get their seat. There's like empty seats, so bruv, just fucking get another seat.
I get reserving a seat if you're going in a group, but then if someone sat there, you just go, oh, sorry, like, could you move?
Yeah.
Like, now I'm here.
But it's like I only had like 2 stops. I was only on the train for like half an hour, and no one asked me to move. But it might just be because I look like a fucking drug dealer.
The train's bad recently because it's coming up to Christmas. What train's like?
Oh god, the last time I came up, a bunch of them got cancelled because it actually fucking snowed.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like everywhere but here where it just fucking pissed it down.
We didn't get any snow.
No,
it was impressive.
It even snowed a little bit in my fucking village.
Really?
Yeah.
Everywhere but
no, that's not nice. Everything was frozen, and the council is so inept they won't grit the paths. So every time I go out the house, I nearly die because it's that slippy. And the thing is, I'm surrounded by old people. They will fucking die if they fall over.
Weed out the weak ones.
You will not survive the winter. Yeah, I fucking hate the council.
Jesus, you.
So yeah, Eminem's garbage and everything is terrible because it's winter.
Talking about garbage.
Talking about garbage.
21's album.
Oh, X and 21 Savage, the collab album. This is it's. This thing is on Spotify and me and Nick have heard it and we don't know if it's real.
Yeah, it's really weird.
It's
and
on
I'm pretty
like
sure
X.
It's mostly just 21.
Yeah, it's like I can't because it's on X and like 21 Spotify. So and it was up there, then you couldn't find it for a bit, and then it was back up.
Yeah, but Spotify do take music off a lot.
I was just so confused though.
But the thing,
because it was so bad.
I would still say that 21 fucking Post Malone's and 21 Savage's fucking music, the Rockstar.
Oh, I like Rockstar.
Fucking terrible.
It's repetitive,
I
but
still
it's catchy.
like it.
Absolutely fucking terrible.
It's like a trap rock song.
It's the worst
I
song
like
I've
it
ever
still.
heard. It's so repetitive. It's so unoriginal. It's so shit.
But have you heard the mashup with the Nickelback Rockstar?
Oh, that's...
No.
It's actually...
Yeah.
I don't know, I kind of dig it when it goes from 21's part to like, and we all just wanna be big rock stars. Like on the fucking Rockstar beat.
That.
No, 21 is like, I'm in the hills, fucking running man like a pop star. And it's like, no, it goes from a, hey, you got 12 cars and you only got 6 cars. I just wanna be a big rock star. And it's like, and it goes over the beat, and it kind of sounds alright actually. I don't mind it.
So you were saying X is under house arrest?
Yeah, because of the fucking trial, because he's a piece of shit. And the trial got pushed back a bunch because his retarded fans were like harassing the judge and shit during the trial.
But surely if they do that, they're going to get it thrown out of court and then he's going to get...
It got thrown out of court and he's finally been sentenced.
What did he get?
And he's like, it's like 7 years or so, I think.
Really?
Oh.
It's like under house arrest.
That's shit.
Wait, is it 7 years under house arrest or is it 7 years after he's under house arrest?
I'm assuming it's like house arrest for that long.
Well, you can't, just because they're famous, you can't just put them in under house arrest.
Well, I don't know how he got away with it because Bobby Schmurder's still in prison.
Exactly.
And he's nowhere near the piece of shit that X is.
That's what I'm saying, but like...
X, if you want to fight me, like, come get me.
X fucking...
Alone, without any...
Yeah, without your crew, you pussy boy. Waste man.
But he fucking...
Fighting words.
The reason that he got sent down is for threatening his girlfriend to pay...
Oh, it was abduction and, like, torture as well.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Oh, yeah, but, 7 years in house arrest.
Oh, I mean, 7 years inside. Oh golly gee.
He's like... But yeah.
Guess I'm gonna have to stay inside.
I'm sure his house, by this point, is big enough.
Yeah.
It's not going to really be a
like,
problem.
you make enough money, just be a fucking hikikomori for a while. It's
I just
fine.
don't fucking get it. I don't get why he's under house arrest. I think it's a load of bollocks. I think that the law system's failed there, honestly. I think that's...
Yeah, but it's America.
That's so stupid. That's so stupid. Do you reckon they've done that because he's famous and so that he can keep releasing music?
I don't know. That might be the case, because you remember when that fucking swimmer, like, raped a girl behind a dumpster?
Yeah.
Like, he got out going to prison because he needed to, like, practice his swimming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
That actually happened.
I don't remember
Yeah.
And I was like... It wasn't like, 6ix9ine, like, oh, he just filmed some bitch. He was behind a bin, like, getting weird with some, like, unconscious chick.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's what happened with that kid. You remember that?
I don't, but that's fucking...
It was a year or so ago, I think. I don't know, time's moving horribly fast at this point.
Getting old.
I hate it. I don't like it.
I don't like it.
No.
It's not that bad,
I'm just gonna get drunk.
Just
yeah.
every day
Yeah.
until you
like
function. And you gonna like it.
I'm gonna get internet famous by the end of 2018.
Brock Turner.
Yeah, that was his name. He also had a really white name. Brock Turner.
Oh my god, he looks white. He looks like typical white man.
Yeah.
Like short hair, short curly white hair. Well, not white hair.
He looks like an X fan.
So Brock Turner, what's next for the Stanford swimmer freed after 3 months in jail for sexual assault? 3 months in jail.
Yeah, for sexual assault, but it really was. I'm surprised it wasn't rape. Because
apparently he'll have to register as a sex offender for life, but that's not.
That doesn't really mean.
So the 21-year-old is sentenced to 6 months for the January 15 sexual assault of an unconscious woman at Stanford University. Was released from jail early on Friday morning after serving just half of his controversially brief sentence. So even if he had served his full fucking sentence, he would have only served 6 months. That's so.
I've just found this fucking JD and lemonade,
disgusting.
and I want to go on
so
a.
Fucked up.
I want to go on a Killamite rant, but I'm gonna stop myself.
Okay. What do you want to go on a Kill 'Em Mike rant about? Like rape?
Yeah, and white kids and how Bobby Schmurder is still in prison.
Apparently, he had claimed in court that she had consented to their encounter. The jury disagreed.
Yeah, but the bitch was asleep.
Exactly.
Like, even if she said, yeah, fucking ream me behind this bin, don't do that when she fucking falls asleep, you fucking creep.
It's so fucked up.
It's grim.
Oh. It's like a scene out of Street Trash, it reminds me of.
He's got 3 years of supervised probation. Basically means that he has to go.
So he's got he's got a probation officer.
He has to report to them once a week, and that's it.
That's not that bad.
That's all they'll have to do. That's so fucked up.
Don't worry, probation officer. I haven't been behind any bins this week.
Don't worry.
Perfectly fine.
Don't worry, I'm not
getting
watching any more Bill Cosby.
Anyway.
Zip zap zoop da bop. You see? I never thought Bill Cosby would like date rape people.
Is he still
you know?
alive?
I don't know. I don't actually know if Bill Cosby's alive.
Is Bill Cosby alive?
He's at least in prison if he is, I think.
Bill Cosby is still alive.
Welcome to the rape episode.
Did he rape someone?
It was date rape, yeah.
Yeah, no, he's still alive. Born in 1937. He's aged 80 right now.
Fucking hell, is he 80?
Yeah, 8 man. Bill.
You remember Leonard Part 6? You ever watch that?
I've seen reviews of it. That's all I need.
It's not funny.
You may be wondering why this is part 6.
It's because parts 1 through 5 are classified. We're so clever. We're so clever. Ooh, let's do cocaine and write a film for Bill Cosby. Ooh.
So,
yeah.
His trial also, he basically got away with it as well.
Yeah, we did.
Well,
yeah.
At this point, it doesn't matter what colour you are. It's like you're rich and famous.
So basically, you're telling me that if you're rich and famous, you can just get away with it.
Yeah.
I mean, classism is just the UK equivalent of like racism in like America.
That's
anyway.
so fucked up.
Instead of complaining about being black, we just complain about being poor.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Because we're black as well.
All of us, if you can't tell from the thumbnail, we're all just...
Yeah, I'm just light skinned. Have you seen Lil Skies?
Who?
It's just Cole Bennett did a new video of some dude. It's okay, but I was just convinced it was a white kid for the entire song, and then the M-bomb dropped. I was like,
Yeah,
is this kid light skinned?
Then again, there are white people that still use it.
You ever seen that film about these two African brothers, but one of them's albino,
Is it the boy
and
in
he's
striped
played
pajamas?
by an actual white guy?
It's not the boy in the striped pajamas.
Oh.
That's the Auschwitz one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
What the fuck? Were you not joking?
No.
He's a little white kid that looks weird? Oh, it's albino.
Who's also called Shmuel.
Yeah, he was also called Shmuel. It didn't help that he looked a bit like Gollum.
To be fair, he was pretty small.
Yeah. That's
what malnourishment does to you kids.
That's what the camps do.
Yeet.
Yeet.
I want to go on one of them. Good weight.
Well, you want to go to Auschwitz?
Did you see the video of the people playing like naked tag in a gas chamber?
I haven't seen the video of that, but I heard about it.
Yeah, I saw that on Facebook. It didn't show
Some
that
freaky shit seems to go down in like Holocaust museums these days.
Yeah,
Why?
like when like it was like a year or two ago when there was the heat wave, and in Poland they were there like, well shit, how do we cool people down in Auschwitz? Let's spray water.
Oh my god, yeah, they had water vapor from showers cooling people down.
What?
And they didn't realise how bad it looked until like everyone else found out about
That's
it
so
and was like,
fucked up.
what are you fucking doing? And then they were like, like, to be fair, I went to Auschwitz in the summer and it is really fucking warm.
So would you have minded if they gassed you?
So you went
I
to
mean,
Auschwitz?
on a school trip.
How was it?
It was depressing.
Was it?
Yeah, the rest of Poland's great because like loads of cheap cigarettes and beer.
Yeah, but did you
Even
learn
when we
a
were
lot?
15.
Did you learn anything from the Auschwitz one? Did it impact you in any way?
I didn't really learn a lot that I didn't know, but it was very morbid.
Did it impact you in any way that you would have that you wouldn't have expected, like from being there? Like
when I was there, yeah, it was all very melancholy.
Is it quiet there?
Yeah,
Is
I
it?
can
it's really
Does it have
quiet,
that
and everyone
eeriness,
is
like a
really
graveyard
quiet.
eerie quiet?
Oh yeah, and then you go through the rooms and stuff where they have like all the shoes and hair and stuff
Wait, what? Like from
the prisoners. Yeah,
really?
yeah, it's
They still have
horrible.
that there?
Yeah,
Mm.
and it's like there's areas where you're not allowed to take pictures and stuff.
Why? Why can't you take a photo?
Just out of respect.
So like
Jews.
for the Jews. But
They do have like customs like that. Like if you're really Orthodox and Jewish, you have to bang with like a bed sheet, and you have to like cut a hole in the bed sheet.
Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah, I've heard of that.
That's a thing.
Yeah, I've heard of fucking through a bed sheet. Yeah, fucking through a bed sheets, and I think that's it. I'm not gonna.
I mean, Killer Mike kind of said it best. It was like, why does religion always like end in a dude like wearing a funny hat and a dress and killing people?
It's
like,
called a fuck sheet.
Think about it. Is it called a fuck sheet?
I don't think that's the Jewish word for it, but I like the name.
It's probably something with a lot of like sound.
Oh yeah, someone who is so low of a being that they have to be referred to as a sheet that some Jews use. Sheet that some Jews use when fucking. Yes, some people.
A lot of people tend to forget that the Goyim are like. No wait, like the Jews are like.
The Goyim?
Really supremacist in like their scripture and stuff, and the Orthodox ones.
Well, yeah.
And the Goyim are like compared to animals, and in the Torah it says it's okay to kill like Goyim children.
Goyim.
That's in the Torah. Goyim is someone who's not Jewish.
Yeah, all religious texts are really bad.
Yeah, they all have weird bits like that.
Yeah.
So Alfie, are you King of Swaziland yet? It's been 2 episodes and you're still not.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, but you're not yet.
I'm getting my crew.
Have you pulled together any sort of parliamentary people, lawyers?
No, I'm buying weapons from the dark web with stolen credit card information.
It's a good start. I mean,
we've invested in a private military company called Diamond Dogs. They're going to help us take
Diamond Dogs.
Yeah, we are
They just have
Diamond
dogs made of diamonds.
Well, they have a dog.
They have a dog.
They have a dog.
One dog that's covered in diamonds.
It's got an eye patch. It's got an eye patch
really
though.
expensive dog.
It's
I'm gonna see if they'll give me a discount because it's got one eye. But it's got a knife.
Oh,
it's a knife.
It's a knife.
Does it have? Does it hold it upright, or is it like in its?
No, it's in a pouch on the side of it.
It has
and
like this tactical jacket.
With its mouth.
Yeah, it just.
Oh,
and then it will jump. Yeah,
runs at you. Okay, that makes sense.
So like sneak into like the king of. Do you think the king of Swaziland has a palace?
You probably. I mean,
it's like a fortress, a really. Like almost video game fortress where you have to sneak in with your dog.
Luckily, there's cardboard boxes everywhere so you can hide.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what Diamond Dogs is, does he?
That's why
we're just describing Metal Gear to him.
I know.
He says I know now.
He does live in a very big house. I'm not gonna lie. That's his house.
Okay.
That's pretty. We can do that.
That's pretty suave.
We can do that.
Yeah.
Fuck off, Patch.
It's called a palace.
How are you, Patch?
She's been a little shit recently, but
you got food for Patch at Asta?
So Alfie, you've been playing Saints Row again.
Yeah, I've played all 3 Saints Row games in like 2-3 weeks.
What do you mean? Like,
I don't count the 4th one.
To completion.
Yeah. Yeah, no, 100%
when he says
the first 2.
Oh, okay.
What? So, what are you playing?
I mean, that's
Xbox 360.
Oh shit! What? Are you all on that?
Yeah.
100% of them isn't too hard. Like the side missions are fairly easy.
Actually, the third one is really easy to 100% because you do an activity once. There's not like 6 levels of it, and your most of taking over territory is just buying property.
Yeah.
Which isn't as cool as the first 2. The first 2 are great. Saints Row 3 it's alright once you get into it. But the start is so fucking boring because all the missions are just tutorials for activities.
Yeah.
And also, it's just not. I like pretending I'm a blood or a crip.
See,
that's the fun part of the first 2 games.
I found the best part of 3 was pretending to be a vigilante. And that's why that's how I also got fun in 4.
Well, in 3
I
right now...
I started with 1. I started with 1. I started with 2 because I never played 1. And
1
in
is
2,
great.
I was just... I first played it when I was a bit younger, so I basically just self-inserted myself in because I didn't have any idea.
Oh, I made a SoundCloud rapper last time. And then I gave him pink dreads, like the dumbest beard I could, all the piercings, all the tattoos I could fit on him, like a Hawaiian shirt. I made a Gucci belt for him.
Of course you did.
With the colour selector on there. And I tried to make Gucci shoes for him as well.
So, what would you say was the best one?
Best Saints Row game is the second one.
I would still say the third one.
No.
I like the third one, but the second one was pretty good.
The second one is objectively the best.
The second one is...
It's got the most content.
It's got the most content.
That's not garbage.
But I feel that they advanced forward in the third one, but they
The
also
third one could have been really great.
They advanced in the wrong direction. They made
that's how the fourth one happened, because the fourth one was just like a big Mass Effect joke basically, and it wasn't fun because they gave you all the cool powers and shit right from the start, and that was my problem with 3 as well. It was too quick to just get overpowered. There was less grinding,
I'll tell you.
and I know grinding isn't what you kind of look for in a game, but once you go from the first 2 Saints Row games, yeah, but with Saints Row it's more fun because the grinding is, you know, it's not killing warthogs or something for 2 XP. It's okay, go sell these drugs, go kidnap these hoes, go do this fun shit.
The reason that 4 failed was because it was a DLC.
Oh yeah, all the DLC for it. I picked up a Game of the Year edition for both of them.
Literally,
for like £3.
If you get Saints Row 3 and you buy a pack of DLC...
If you buy the DLC, you're OP from the start because you get a bunch of weapons.
No, but if you buy Saints Row 3 and you buy a DLC for it, called like something to do with like the web or some sort of like technological thing, you buy that DLC, it actually is Saints Row 4. It gives you
the Dominatrix.
That's it.
Yeah.
Enter the Dominatrix. Gives you like powers.
The
Dominatrix. The Dominatrix. It gives you powers and shit that you can use, which is exactly the same as fucking Saints Row 4. You get Saints Row 4 just without the storyline. And Saints Row 3's storyline, so therefore Saints Row 3 is the best.
The only redeeming part of Saints Row 4...
Yeah, but 4 is some steaming, like, hot shit.
Yeah, but that's
it's
fine,
terrible.
because you're not getting the storyline from
You're
it.
getting more for it, okay. That's like just buying a bunch of wheat instead of, like, buying something useful.
What, bread?
Yeah.
What, buying loads of
It's like buying a bunch of bread instead of buying a car. What, you could have a fucking car. Why are you buying all this bread?
Bread is more important than a fucking car.
No, you're not thinking... No, that's not what I mean.
Yes,
it's not what I fucking... No, it's not.
Oh, right. Bread is more important than a car.
It depends.
This is not... Which is more important?
This is not...
Yeah, but he's not an African,
This is not Africa, though. You can have a bunch of bread. No one's going to buy bread from just some fucking creep.
They could do, depending on how much what I've got in.
But if you have a car's worth of bread, that's like more than... That's like your 2 flats combined full with bread.
Why don't I just buy a slightly cheaper car and then get some bread?
Yeah, he makes a good point.
Like,
that's basically what you're saying, but it's like, well, you're getting so much bread.
Just get fucking bread. Bread you can survive off.
The point is, Saints Row 4 is bad. That's what we're arguing about.
Because you can't eat
Hang on, I'm gonna fucking get drunk. Hang on.
You can't just get drunk as an excuse.
Yes, I can.
He can do what he wants. He's a big kid.
So, Nick, I played Darksiders this week.
Oh yeah,
Saints Row 2 is the best.
As someone who told you to pick it up after playing a bit of it.
Have you played the full game?
What do you mean the full game?
Like of Darksiders, have you played it all? Or most
I have finished the first world. That's it. I got to the tree.
I'm at the tree. I'm doing the Tree of Life currently.
Fuck that.
So what part?
I'm currently in the cauldron bit where you have to get the tears of something to save humanity.
Oh, well, we have to get the water.
Rocks? Yes.
Yeah, okay, so you're in the second main dungeon.
Yeah.
Did you do the mini dungeon on the way to that? There's a little mini dungeon on the way to it. I just kind of was exploring and stuff. Yeah, they have a few little mini dungeons.
I fought 2 bosses. No, I fought 1 boss, the big ice guy, on the way up, and then I don't think I fought any other bosses. Wait, when you say the mini dungeon, is that the ice guy?
No, not. You do a dungeon where you get the fire to come back.
No, I haven't done that one yet.
Oh.
Not yet.
Get good.
How far into the game?
I'm kind of there. I played for a good hour or 2.
Yeah, that's not deep into the Darksiders.
No, it's not.
You'll take a few seconds.
No, I've watched Nick play for ages, just trying to do like 1 fucking dungeon.
It takes
taking like a couple hours and stuff.
I'm not gonna lie to you,
but it's fun.
It's fun shit.
I may be slightly stuck. Because
there's so many puzzles.
So there's basically.
Oh my god, Lou's doing all those puzzles.
So basically,
fucking hell, yeah.
It's a bomb. I've got the bomb, and I can get to the bomb, but I can't throw the bomb at the thing that I need to. You know the pushing things where you push them in and then it opens the door. I can't get the bomb to land on it. But that's after a fact of it took me like... So basically there's a bit where you have to get out onto like an island where you get the bomb from and then throw it over to a like switch where it pushes the door and it unlocks the thing you need to go through.
Is that the one where it tells you to do that for the first time?
No, it's it's later on in that.
Okay.
But basically, I got it in and I went into the room. I saw the bomb, couldn't figure out how to get to it, so I ran all the way back because I was like, I must have missed something. So I ran all the way back to pretty much the start of that level, and then realised that when I ran back, I'd looked up, and then there was the bits on the top of it where you had to hang from. Didn't see them the first time. So wasted about 40 minutes trying to run around the game. Didn't realise that the crow is your way marker. I was trying to kill it for half of it. So yeah, that wasn't very useful.
Oh my god!
I mean, when I first saw the crow, I was confused. But it didn't take me that long to kind of realise, like...
It was like blue and lying in front of me, so I spent a good...
This is how good he is at puzzles. He tried to kill the fucking marker.
About an hour.
Jesus.
About an hour.
Oh, I'm lightheaded.
I also must admit, I do like the art style in it. It's very beautiful.
It's nice.
It's like Dragon Age and Dark Souls in one. It
Yeah.
looks really nice and it seems to play really nice.
It has
It's
like
really enjoyable.
It's you do feel powerful in it though. Like
See, occasionally PlayStation does give you good free games.
at the start of it, I was kind of like, oh,
Mate,
this-
the other, like, a few months ago, they gave me Until Dawn for free. And I already had Until Dawn,
I still
but
haven't
then I had
played
to
it, but I
sell
want
it.
to.
I'm halfway through it.
You're
Oh, we play some.
talking about free
No, I'm
games.
halfway through it.
Fortnite.
And I've forgotten where I am.
Me and Nick have been playing a fuck ton of Fortnite.
Fortnite's pretty good.
Oh, that's the PUBBD.
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
PUBG rip.
I'm sure everyone on the internet knows what Fortnite
Everyone
is
will
by
know
now.
what it is.
I was put off by it at first.
I've been on the
But-
internet non-stop and this is the first I heard about it.
Fortnite.
But I'm still on an Xbox 360.
well,
Fortnite's alright. It's
Yeah,
pretty fun.
I
I was
would
put
say-
off it by looking at it at first, but then I was like, you know what? People are ranting on about it, and I've seen people change their opinion on it, so I'll give it a try because I haven't actually played it, and I don't want to have an opinion on something I haven't played.
yeah, that's a good.
And then I was like, it's free. I'll give it a go. And my first 3 matches, I was like, I'm just dying.
yeah,
That's all I saw when you played it when I got here.
When you start,
Excuse me.
when you start, you have
Excuse
a
me,
50.
I
You
was-
did better than him.
Yeah, I was one of the last 2 players, and I fucking got caught in
So
the
you have
fucking smoke.
It's not your fault, to be fair.
You have a 50-50 chance of spawning, landing, dying, or spawning, landing, finding a chest, dying, or spawning, landing.
This is no longer
Well, that's
a
not
50-50
50%.
chance.
That's 33.3 recurring percent.
And I know the percent is about to get lower.
yeah.
So it's about 25% chance of you not dying, I'm assuming.
Nah, I would say about 10.
10% chance of you not dying.
I would say you land and you've got about 10% chance of survival. It's like Africa.
It depends on how many people
Well, that depends
land
where
near
in
you.
Africa.
And even
And if
then,
you're
if
white.
no one lands near you, someone will find you.
Yeah. It's. I basically.
I mean,
I
it's
got
good
my
that you
first-
can't just camp and like
Oh,
hide
yeah.
from the battle and then just win.
Unless
Well-
you're the lucky cunt who manages to find that one sweet spot where the circle just doesn't stop closing onto.
You say
Yeah.
that. You say that, right? I won my first game today in the game on duo with Andrew, and I won, but I didn't kill a single person.
Duo with Andrew.
'Cause, yeah, you'd have solo, duo, and squad.
Yeah, it's called
Duo.
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 Haha, Jew.
I just kidding. I love you, Andrew.
So yeah, Fortnite. If you have a PS4, get it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
don't
free.
bother with player.
If you've got a
Unknown
PC, get it. It's free.
It looks
And
free,
it's by
but
Epic Games.
It's
So you
free.
know it's going to be
Is
fun.
it free on PC
Epic
as
Games. Did they do Gears of War?
No, they did Dungeon Crashes? No, Dungeon Crashes. Dungeon...
well? Crawlers.
No. Dungeon something. I had the
Dungeon
first
Crawlers is a fucking genre.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but there is a game called Dungeon Crawlers. I don't know.
Dungeon. There probably is, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Dungeons and Dragons, the DVD
I'm going to
game.
quickly Google this.
To Google.
I have the D&D movie on DVD, and I still haven't watched it. But I know Jeremy Irons is in it, and I know he's really over the top. So I'll bring it up one time. But it'll probably be like trying to watch Expect No Mercy, where we watch it 3 times and then just fucking forget that we've watched it, whether we're intoxicated or not. True story, we did forget about this fucking film that I paid 50p for. Didn't steal it, fucking paid for it.
Dungeon Defenders. which is
Dwarf
fun.
Fortress?
Don't think I played that.
It's a 4-player tower defense wave fighting game.
You remember Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah, I do.
What happened to that?
It died.
It's still a thing, somewhat.
Yes.
I mean, there's probably still people dressing up in wanky.
They
to
still
it.
sell quite a lot of merch in Forbidden Planet for it.
Do they
Really?
still, do they even
makes me
have
uncomfortable.
merch for it?
Yes.
Of course they do. That
You can get plushies and shit, and it's just disgusting.
So Nick, you went and saw Star Wars.
Oh, Star Wars! The most absurd and conflicting film experience I've had to date.
When did Kylo Ren get so thick?
Oh mate, Kylo Ren is probably...
I haven't seen the film, but I see pictures of Kylo Ren. He's just a wide boy.
Oh no, that's just a slightly...
He's thick.
Oh, it's so funny. But the film, it's good, but it's bad. It's more bad than good. It's weird.
That's a consensus I keep hearing.
I sat down and it was at times like there were moments where it was one of the best Star Wars films. Some of the moments in it really add to it, but then then the rest of the good bits are just good or okay. And then there's the bad stuff, which is filler and fluff and stupid choices and weird choices and fucking...
and cute animals.
Give us a weird choice that they did that
Milk!
won't kill any spoilers, if you know.
Milk.
If you
Why is Mark Hamill just milking shit and drinking it? I
Because
don't know
blue
where that
milk.
is. Blue milk.
Yeah, we find out where blue milk comes from, and
He's
that
just-
fucking made me die of laughter.
I don't know where it comes from. I just see there's like a giant tit, and he just puts a bottle on it and is just drinking this milk.
Yeah, because he's drinking blue milk from the
It's
thing
like
that makes
Mark
it.
Hamill. Mark Hamill, why are you drinking this milk? I haven't watched the film yet.
A weird choice without spoiling it.
Yeah, so like,
It's kind of hard.
Yeah.
Kind of really, really hard.
I mean, if you give a
Did they have
basis of
creepy
what
CGI
happened,
Princess Leia in it?
No, but there's funny creep.
could you tell about?
I'm not gonna. This isn't a spoiler because everyone's already talked about it. But weird choice. They show Leia using the Force, which makes sense because you would figure Leia would have
Yeah.
a little bit. But she doesn't just use a little bit. There's one of the best scenes in Star Wars. This is gonna dive into spoilers, but as I said, everyone already knows about it. Kylo Ren just speaks with Snoke. It's near the beginning of the film, and Snoke's like, "You lost to a girl." Like the film is very aware of a lot of the fans' complaints, and I quite like it for that. And it's like, you lost to like a girl. You are weak. Like, I'm so disappointed in you. Like, you're just nothing. And he really gets at him. And Kylo Ren he leaves, and he's like, "Oh yeah, and take off that mask. You look fucking stupid." Yeah, it's so
He
good.
does look fucking stupid.
And so, like, Kylo Ren goes down in an elevator and he loses his shit, breaks his mask. And as you can see in the trailer bit where he's like, "Pooh," and it's fucking cool.
Is it like the hissy fit
Yeah.
he throws?
Well, no,
in
it's a bit better
7?
than that. And at the end, when it's on the floor, it kind of looks like a mix between his and Darth Vader's helmet because of how he's broken it. And that's a pretty cool thing to see. And then he's like, "Oh, fuck it. If you're going to piss me off, I'm going to go prove my loyalty. I'm going to kill my mum." Because he's like, "I killed my dad. Is that not enough?" And he's like, "Yeah, but you lost to a girl." And so then he goes, he assembles like a fighter squadron, and they all go and like... They go and attack this rebel ship that she's on. And then he's there, and he sits there, and he lines up, and he's about to shoot her, and then they kind of have this, like, Force Link moment, like Luke and Leia had in the original thing, because, you know, they're related and all that. And then he sits there, and he's like, "Okay, no, I'm not going to do it." And then someone else flies up behind him and just blows her up.
Oh my god!
Out in, like, that bit out into the sky. And he sits there and goes, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is one of the best things I've ever seen." He was about to do that, but now he has to live with the fact that someone else just came up and fucking ruined
Killed his
it.
mum.
Yeah, he was like, "Nah,
Oh my
actually, I'm
God.
not going to do that." And I was like, "This is genius."
Oh my god!
And then it goes
That's
to her.
surprising, actually.
Yeah. And then it goes to her floating in space, and she's doing a thing, and then her fingers start to move.
What?
And then, like,
alive.
she's in space. She should be dead.
Yeah.
I make this abundantly clear. Then her fingers start to move, and then her arm just reaches out, and then she just floats towards the ship like this, like not moving, just like this, just
Why?
arm out. And then she gets there, and she's in a coma.
It's like,
for
did they
some
just
of the rest
have
of the
Carrie
film.
Fisher still? Like, they just have to
fucking
move her around
Oh,
a bit, like
and she's
Weekend
still
at
alive
Bernie's.
at the end of the film.
Oh, fuck.
So I don't know how they're going to
How would it-
explain that.
Ooh.
But, like, you see what I mean? The film is consistently followed by, like, really great moments.
Yeah,
by,
this is weird
by
shit.
trash.
Yeah.
Why? What
That
would
is-
that add? Do you reckon it's to make expectations to go back down again to bring it back up again?
No, because
No,
some
I
of
think
it's
they just
really
don't know what they're
stupid.
doing.
Some of it's really good, some of it's really bad, and it just I don't know.
Overall, out of 10.
At the state
Arbitrary score.
At the state it's in, the arbitrary score would have to be 5. If when it comes out on DVD, I'm personally just gonna put it on like an editing program and cut out all the bits I don't like, and then it'll probably become like a 7 or 8.
So it has the potential to be an okay film.
It has the potential to
Are
be.
you
a
one
good
of the
film.
people who watches like fan edits of the first 3 films?
No.
That's the prequels.
I want to get
So they
them
cut
up
out all the.
because like I know you can. There's a website where you can just torrent them
Yeah.
and put them on CDs and do that, but I just haven't had the time to do that because with my Wi-Fi it'll be
And
hell
your
to try and
laptop.
torrent that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, if any of you two decide that you want to go out tonight, I would recommend that you stay vigilant. due to
News
the
with
fact
Lewis.
that
Da, da,
there
da,
is a depraved criminal arrested in Southampton after he escaped from prison. So now we have people that can escape from prisons here.
Brilliant.
So be careful, because
How do
apparently
you escape
our
from a
prison
prison?
systems don't even keep our prisoners in there.
How do you escape from a
How
prison
do
in
you-
this day and age?
I don't get it. I thought that, like, obviously you're going to be able to escape, but surely they, like, you would think that it would be unescapable now, surely. Like,
Well, if he's depraved, you think he'd be keeping an eye on him?
apparently police were concerned that the 25-year-old would try to return home, and last night he was caught where they thought he would be. Why would you
He's
go
trying-
somewhere else?
No, if I'm in prison and I escape, I'm going to like the Isle of Wight.
I'm leaving the country.
Yeah.
On a boat or any way, I'm leaving the country. You
get
just
a
don't
ferry
go
to
by
Norway.
boat.
Gone. Bye. Out.
Right, Nick, you've just escaped from prison. Alfie, you're his accomplice. You have
Am I his prison bitch?
2,000. Yes.
Okay.
Nick's
He's
the
my
one.
prison daddy.
Yeah, he's the one that owns you. He's taking you
he's
across the
Bobo.
border.
This entire time in prison, I've taught you more Bulgarian. You know where we're
so
going.
now you know Bulgarian.
Nah.
Okay, so you got £2,000 when you leave prison, right? Actually, no, you have £500 and it's stored in your sock that you stole from other inmates. Where'd you go and what do you do?
500 quid. Well, we can't really get on a plane anyway.
Yeah.
We'd have to travel illegally.
You
to
can't,
another
you can't
country.
use planes because you'll get caught.
Yeah. Ferry, maybe.
Could you use a ferry or
You
get caught
can
on it?
probably bribe someone.
Yeah, but they do have border patrols and stuff.
They do,
Yeah.
they do like Calais
So
and
you
stuff,
just have to hide in like a crate still.
Yeah, we
Well,
can
we
hide in
would.
beer kegs.
Yeah.
just in a beer, just you stuffed in a beer.
Just me
can.
and my daddy.
Okay, so you would use.
But which country? So would we just
Where
go
would
to
you go?
Bulgaria?
Yeah, where would you go?
We just go live on like the farms in Bulgaria. It's like
guess.
George and Lenny.
Yeah.
One
You
of
get
us
to
is going to
shoot them.
shoot the other in the back
I've
of the
seen
head.
this story before. Alfie dies.
Well, I guess we figured who shoots who.
Okay. why do I have to be Lenny?
Just it's character fit. Character fit. You can't help it. Soz.
You'll turn the web is yours.
The web is yours.
The web is yours.
The web is.
Lewis, let me tan the wabbis, dude.
No,
Lewis.
you can't touch the rabbit.
Don't tan the rabbit.
Tan the
You patch
wabbit.
alone. Drug dealer caught at airport trying to flee the country.
That's not funny. That's just.
That's another one.
I mean,
And
he's
Damn
an
it!
idiot.
I need my drugs.
the dealer was snared with 1.4 kilograms of cocaine
Ooh.
at Southampton docks.
Jesus.
That was recent.
Nice.
And since we're going towards Christmas, she collected more than 2,000 presents for young people in need. Meet Southampton's very own Mother Christmas. I've never heard that term before.
Neither have I.
What's a Mother
A
Christmas?
female Father Christmas, I guess.
Is that what? Is that? Yeah, Mother Christmas, Father Christmas.
Mrs.
Yeah,
Claus.
No, yeah, that's Mrs.
But,
Claus. There is no Mother Christmas.
What is this heresy?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe we could call Mrs. Claus Mother Christmas.
I don't know. Santa
I
can
don't
be,
see the
if Santa
problem
can
with
be
it.
black, I guess Santa can be a woman.
I'm not going to let my children believe in Christmas. Is that
Yeah,
wrong?
but we have to have children first.
Yeah, but is that
I don't want to
wrong?
do that for a while.
Is that wrong to tell my kids that Father Christmas isn't real?
Well, on one hand, it's like, no, I paid for this shit. I ain't letting some fucking just old white dude from the North Pole take credit.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I want to
But
work
on the
for
other
this
hand,
bullshit.
if you tell your kids and then they tell all the other kids, you've just like ruined an entire fucking primary school.
Well,
like.
fuck those other kids. I'll go in and
Yeah,
say,
but
like,
that would be fun though. You know it would.
And you're like, hey, you hate going to bed now, but soon, like 15 years, it's gonna be the nicest thing you do. Just going to bed.
Just sleeping from all the bullshit.
Yeah, just
I do find that
this isn't happening.
I sleep a lot more than I should. Do you find that?
I'll go 2 days without sleeping, and then I'll sleep through the day.
Is there a point that you should be worried about the amount you sleep?
Yeah, probably when you start going crazy.
I don't think you could go crazy from sleep. I know you could go.
You
crazy
can go crazy
from
from lack of sleep. Yeah.
Talking about sleep, you haven't slept for 24 hours.
Yeah, and now I'm kind of drunk.
Why? Why haven't you slept?
So I've just been at home doing nothing. So I'm like, well, I'm just gonna play some Saints Row.
That would make me want to sleep. If I do nothing, I just want to sleep or smoke. That's my one or two things that I do.
Yeah, and I just fucking smoke.
God damn it.
I just smoke cigarettes and play Saints Row. That's it.
That's all
what
I do.
Oh, and I've just been reading a bunch of fucking manga. That's been keeping me up as well.
Talking about sleep, Nick, you broke your neck.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Nick injured himself.
I just had a pretty horrific last few days.
You haven't had a good week, have you? Not a good week for you.
Yeah.
I've had a fucking shit week as well.
It's been. Would you say that this week was worse than last week?
Yes.
I would, yeah.
So it's not gotten better.
No, it's only getting worse.
It only ever gets worse.
Yes.
Fun times.
Merry Christmas!
Dongelblurt, the Christmas episode.
Oh,
we're all
Merry
broke,
Christmas.
dying, and
Substance
AIDS.
abuse.
We're all broke, dying, and substance abuse. That's our new slogan.
So I got it wrong because I'm drunk. Oh, we wish you Merry Christmas.
Christmas.
Yes. That was a scary noise from Nick.
I swear to God, the demons are leaving again.
Oh yeah, the fucking thing I noticed in Gremlins. See if either of you remember.
What is it?
Gremlins. Have you not seen Gremlins?
No, what is it?
It's one of the best Christmas films.
Is it?
Joe Dante.
What's
It's
it
a
about?
film about
About
little
gremlins.
Right.
Yeah.
There's these little things, and
Mogwai.
they're really No, Mogwai is one of them.
Yeah.
And they're these little things, and they're furry and cute as shit. And
there's
you're not allowed to put them in water or feed them after midnight.
They're like the things that you put in water and they expand.
a bit. They produce
except
more.
instead they go
And then
evil
when they eat
and
after
kill
midnight,
everything.
they turn into gremlins from alien fucking xenomorph eggs.
Do they eat people?
No, they just
kill everything.
love to cause trouble, and they find it really fucking funny to kill everyone.
But the thing I noticed in Gremlins
It's great.
is teenage protagonist and his female love interest who doesn't want anything to do with Christmas. There's this one scene where we figure out why she hates Christmas, and it's just the weirdest little bit of exposition, and I just noticed it, and I never noticed it as a child. And they're having a bit of a spat, and he asks why do you hate Christmas so much? And she's like, because my father died on Christmas. And then it's oh my god, and then this makes me really sentimental. But then she says, yeah, her father dressed up as Santa one year and was trying to climb down the chimney to leave presents under the tree for the family.
Fucking dumb.
And he got stuck in the chimney and fucking starved to death and died. And they only noticed when they could smell it. And
The film is
and
great.
this is
morbid
in this
and
film.
hilarious.
It's just out of nowhere.
What Bella
Just the
tried
scene
to
of
find-
exposition.
What guy
And
tried to
she's-
climb down the fucking chimney? Have
Yeah,
you
but
not
this
seen
is the
them?
same film that a woman gets launched out of her fucking window because her stair
lift because Gremlins.
turns up, so she lands head first in the snow and fucking dies.
It's a weird film because it's really
great.
campy and fun, and then it's just really violent.
So there's the Christmas film.
That's the Christmas film.
for you to watch over the Christmas.
Just watch
times.
Gremlins.
Just
yeah.
watch Gremlins.
Gremlins is pretty good.
So they've got to play
Gremlins 2.
Fortnite.
Oh, I watched Birdman.
Fucking
Birdman,
lit.
I know.
Good show.
I didn't know if you would like it or not because you have
when
no
did
idea
you
I
what
didn't
span.
watch it, but I watched a bit of it, and it looked like one of the most beautiful shot films I've ever seen. Because it was at the end when I walked in and I saw Nick.
He
singing
walked into the bit where him and his wife are talking and getting along, and he's laying on the dressing table.
Oh yeah.
I didn't really want to watch more because I didn't want to ruin the ending of it, but it looked really, really well shot.
Oh, it's fantastic.
It's just the way that the camera kind of zooms slowly into everything, and it's
the
all so
really long
lined up
takes.
well, and it's just so nice.
Did you notice the jazz?
Yeah, the
The
music.
Chaz drums and the entire thing is choreographed along to the
had
drums.
me fucking going.
Yeah, I know.
Like when he's like walking down the corridors, and
Yeah,
each
it's
time
like,
the drums are just getting like more and more intense, and I'm
every
getting
time like
into
someone
it.
shouts or something, it's like
Oh.
and it's so good.
So they did really well with that film.
Oh yeah, the entire thing feels almost like a fucking dance at some points.
Really?
Yeah, with how fucking well timed everything had to be, and if
Who was
something
the
went
director
wrong,
for
you would
that?
have to. I think it might have been the. It was like it's got like a Spanish name or something. It might be the one who did Children of Men as well, which is also lots of long takes, no cuts,
Do you reckon
like
do you reckon that's
amazing
an artistic
cinematography.
style?
Well, yeah, it's
Well, yeah, to
definitely-
be able to hold long shots and get them done that fucking well, that is art.
and you have to get
that
the
is
actors
talent and art.
Was
to
any
learn
of it-
15 minutes of like script at a time.
I was gonna say, was any of it like improvised?
A lot of
No.
it was improvised
Was
in
it?
Birdman, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What about like the acting bits?
The acting bits, what, on stage and
Yeah.
stuff? That
Like,
was
with the
probably
bits that-
scripted, but then they would have had
Well,
the
so like
script
a lot
in
of the
film
backstage
too.
stuff and all that is.
Oh, the
That's
backstage
genius.
stuff. Yeah, with Zach Galifianakis as well. Like his kind of little quips and
Wait,
stuff.
Zach Van, is that what's
Zach,
acting?
that's the dude with the beard from The Hangover.
I didn't. Yeah, no,
Hangover's, but Zach Galifianakis is a really good actor.
He's a great
No, he's not
actor.
just funny; he's a really good actor.
He's
and
really
Birdman
good in Birdman.
is like where it shines.
when he comes in at the end and just like, you fucking did it!
yeah,
You fucking did it!
he's the like manager in the film. He's like, I'm your manager. And then at the end of the film, you fucking did it, and it's so good. And a lot of his stuff is kind of ad libbed, and they're so good. And Michael Keaton's just playing like Michael Keaton now, just washed up and played a superhero in the
For
90s.
good to bad, I watched Trailer Park Boys. Have
I've
any
heard
of
it's
you
pretty
seen-
good.
Yeah, I've seen all of Trailer Park
I've been
Boys.
recommended it.
Fucking terrible.
It was hilarious when I was 14.
Absolutely terrible. I watched it, and me and Romy both sat there and was like, "This is not funny. This is the most boring thing." It's basically they rely. The fact of it is they rely.
And they're
on
rednecks, haha.
Yeah, they rely on the redneck comedy of it and a retard that they basically
Bubbles.
use as their comedy set, basically. And so they will thrust Bubbles into something, make him say something that they believe is funny in a weird voice that isn't funny, and that's it. That's literally the whole, and that's the show. And then they go off and do weird shit. And
It was really funny when I was like 13, 14 when I first watched it, but
I just don't
I've
find it
tried
funny.
watching it again. Like I kind of binge watch other shows, and it's just not funny now.
it was weird. It didn't make.
So much wrong.
Didn't even make me laugh. Like, didn't even bring up like any sort of humour to me. I was just sat there thinking, this is crap.
Well, I mean, it was funny when I first watched it because I was just really high and drunk.
Yeah, but I was really high when I was watching it, and it was still shit, still
Yeah.
terrible. Like, it didn't even.
But
like,
you weren't 14. That's the
fucking-
thing.
Yeah, the fucking character development in it.
The
is
only
so
thing I
shit.
think I still kind of like is Jim Leahy and Randy. Some of that stuff, as it kind of progresses throughout the seasons, just that actor, he's dead now actually, and that was kind of
is he?
sad. Yeah, Jim Leahy. He was like 70 something.
Oh shit!
But he's really good at acting drunk, because acting drunk either looks really fucking fake or like they're actually drunk. And Jim Leahy, the
Why
guy
are
who
you
played him,
drunk? Why aren't you drunk?
it's like some of the drunk acting from him,
Watch
like
Birdman.
like that one fucking meme, like where he's got that drink in his hand and he just kind of fucking falls down the stairs.
Oh,
and
yeah, the
covers,
fucking-
yeah. Like he's just doing stuff
Slams.
like that, and he's really good at it. And it's like the other best drunk actor, in my opinion, is Robert Webb, the other guy from Peep Show, Jeremy.
Oh yeah.
He's the few times where he's drunk in Peep Show, he's really good at acting drunk. The best one is the episode where one of them's someone's about to give birth, and he's trying to teach Mark to drive while fucking pissed.
I've only seen a few episodes.
You should watch the rest of Peep Show because it is like morbidly relatable a lot of the time.
I've seen quite a few episodes, but I've never seen it in order. Someone just kind of puts an episode
Oh,
on, and
you
then
should
we watch
watch
it
it.
from there.
Oh yeah, no.
And then
Peep Show's pretty good show.
Yeah, at this point you can pick up a box set for like £3.
Yeah,
It's all on
they're
Netflix.
very good.
Yeah, it's on
Talking
Netflix
about
anyway.
Cheap films you pick up. Nick, you picked up what? You picked up.
Oh yeah, for just under £25, I picked up 9 Blu-rays. I picked up.
Oh yeah.
I picked up Drive because I was using my mate's brother's copy of it. These are all Blu-rays. I picked up Hellboy, Drive, Birdman.
Hellboy's so good.
I got Scott Pilgrim on Blu-ray because I only have the DVD. Same with Chronicle. What else did I get? Oh, I got
Mad
Cabin in
Max.
the Woods. I watched that. I got Mad Max Fury Road. I need to watch that.
Have you not watched it?
No, as in I want to watch it again.
Oh, I was gonna
it's
say
just
because I
great.
saw it in cinema. It was so
I
good.
got Terminator 2 because it's fucking
Terminator 2
quality.
is a classic.
I think I might be missing something, but
I don't know. We'll find out when we go next door.
yeah.
That's pretty.
My Akira Blu-ray.
And you got all
still.
of that flux.
God, I am a
Still need to
weirdo.
watch it.
I swear Blu-rays were meant to be quite expensive. Or did
They were.
I
They've
got
been
them
out for
from
long
Keds.
enough.
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
dropped off now.
Yeah.
Well, I got the fucking Akira Blu-ray. Like that wasn't secondhand. That was from H&V, and it was only £6.
When you say
Damn.
Blu-ray, what does it mean?
Very
It's
high
a-
def,
yeah.
better quality, lots of extra kind of bonus features. Sorry,
Because
I
they've
like.
got more space to put
forgot
more
to
bonus features.
Ah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it's like a bigger disc.
Yeah, that's
basically.
why all PS4
Yeah, it's
discs
a lot of
are
space.
Blu-rays.
Yeah,
Ah, I didn't know.
Yeah, and
that.
PS3. That's
Yeah.
what the games are on. It helps them. have more
Xbox
space.
360 doesn't have a Blu-ray player, and I don't have a Blu-ray player like in my room, so I can't watch the Akira Blu-ray
It's
anyway.
very heartbreaking.
But I have it torrented anyway as well, so I can still watch it.
Still need to watch it. Nice.
Oh, it's so good. Once you do, like, you just watch it knowing it was all fucking hand done, like frame by frame and shit. Oh my god, so good. And there's one chase scene where it syncs up perfectly with The Fever by Death Grips.
Oh, I've seen the video.
Oh, it does, and it's so good, and it's so 80s. And there's like little goblin kids with like psychic powers, and the government, and fucking like big blob monsters at the end. It's really good. It's one of the films that like The Matrix was inspired by.
I love The Matrix. Matrix is a good film.
You
It's
should watch
alright.
all the films that inspired The Matrix then, because they're better. You should watch Paprika.
I've got
You
that
might get
covered.
You got oh yeah. No, Paprika
Nick's
is just
giggling. I got one. I'll take a point.
Paprika's just what Inception ripped off to.
Okay.
Down to like the Dream Machine concept thing.
Inception's still fun though.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Inception.
What do you guys
it was
think?
great
It's
to
just
see in the
fucking
cinema.
Western pigs. So, just fucking. Ugh. I mean, don't remake Paprika just with the white people because they did it with Ghost in the Shell and it just wasn't that good.
Why don't we remake Ghostbusters?
Na 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 na.
We tried that.
Yeah.
Tried that, didn't go very well.
Oh, the problem with that, like, you could have had Ghostbusters with all women, but you can't just have shitty improv for all your film. You can just tell all of it is shitty improv.
Well, yeah, because all the backstage.
Because it's not funny!
Yeah, all the backstage stuff. The director was like, "Oh
Yeah, it's like,
just do
oh,
whatever
they're
you
so
want."
funny, let's just have them improvise while I go and not fucking work.
Yeah, I did think.
The thing is, Paul Feig can, like,
I
he can
haven't
do
even
comedy well enough. He did fucking Bridesmaids.
I've heard.
I will
Bridesmaids
admit,
is
like,
good.
Bridesmaids
It makes
is a
me a
very
bit of
good
it makes
film.
me a bit gay, no homo. Bridesmaids is pretty funny.
Bridesmaids is a great film.
Yeah,
I think
and it's the same director as that. But
See,
why the
I've seen
fuck
it. When
did
it
they
comes
pick
to my
him?
chick flicks, I'm a fan of Pretty Woman. I'm a
Oh,
fan
Pretty
of
Woman's
Dirty
good, yeah.
Dancing. I'm a fan
I've
of
never
that shit.
seen. I've seen Dirty Dancing when I was very young.
It's actually pretty good. I hadn't seen it until I watched it with Tilly, and then
I
I was
assume
like, wow,
so.
This is great.
Pretty Woman's the prostitute one, isn't
Yeah,
it?
that was really good.
I only know that because
Yeah.
fucking It's Always Sunny and Pretty Woman, but with a crack hoe. You want some good shit? Genius. What's a fucking chick flick that I watch? Is Marley and Me a chick flick?
No.
Technically, yeah.
I don't know. It's very
It's
sappy.
a sad film. Yeah, it's a sad.
I still
film.
fucking
Yeah, but I
cry
wouldn't
at
call it
Marley
a chick
and Me.
flick.
Yeah, but you're crying over a dog.
Yeah, but that doesn't.
I
make
still
it a
do,
chick
and I
flick.
know the
A chick
dog's gonna
flick
die.
is more focused on like.
Feelings between people and not a dog.
No,
But then Marley and Me kind of is as well. But
I
not in the typical fucking lovey-dovey
Chick
way.
flicks are more about like really good male and female relationships that kind
Tom
of
Hanks and
come
Meg
out of
Ryan.
nowhere. Yeah, they tend to be about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
What would be a fucking chick flick that I watch though?
I don't know.
I'm too manly.
Too bad.
Too many.
Oh, I guess on Armageddon. Nah, not Armageddon.
I don't think an art.
What are films that you
I
cry
think
at?
a film called Armageddon.
Yeah.
is gonna
What,
be a
what
chick
films? What films? No, Armageddon with Bruce Willis.
I haven't seen
flick.
it.
Definitely not.
don't wanna miss
What's the Oh, the one that Aerosmith
Yeah.
did the video.
Don't wanna close my eyes.
All I know about
Yeah.
that film is what I've seen from the music video.
Oh no, the film is really sad. It's Michael Bay, so it's got a lot of active action and cinematography, but it's got a soft spot for me. What are films that you cry at though?
Films that I cry at.
I've said
Saving
Marley and
Private
Me and Armageddon.
Ryan.
I've never seen it.
Saving Private Ryan is a fucking great film. Absolutely astonishing.
Oh god, the fucking
if you want to
opening.
watch it, oh mate, I would watch Saving Private Ryan every day. I swear to God, that film.
Oh
is
god, I can't watch it every day. That'd be too
I've
stressful.
never been too fussed to watch it. I want to watch it one day, but I don't get into war films as much.
It's not even just like the war side of it. A lot of the character building in it is so insanely good. Like,
whereas I am a history
for example,
nerd.
there was a bit where two
I am a history nerd. I just don't like a lot of like war films like that. I like war not reenactment. I like reenactments of what happened during the time.
Yeah,
I don't like to focus on the war stuff.
Like the Brothers
I like to know about the political intrigue and what was happening and all that.
The fact that World War I was started because like some autistic Serb tried to kill the Archduke,
I like
failed,
films
got
like
a sandwich,
that. I don't
found
care
the
too much for the
Archduke
fighting
again.
bit because I'd rather watch that in.
You just watch it in space or something.
Yeah, that's why I like Rogue One.
Yeah.
The best part of Saving Private Ryan is when there's two characters sat and they're underneath a bell tower waiting for
there are so many best parts in
waiting
Private
for a
Ryan.
war to come in because they basically know they're going to be pushed and they know they can't pull back in time, so they have to just sit in this town and wait. Basically,
I gotta say,
they know they're going to be murdered and they know they're going to be killed, and so they're sitting there and they're telling different stories between the two characters, and the whole scene is completely like.
I got a complaint.
It's completely improvised. Like, it's one of the. He basically starts talking about either his sister or his girlfriend or his mother or something like that.
I miss fucking my sister.
No, it's basically like the commentary between the two. It's so emotional. It's insane. Right?
I gotta say, the part where Tom Hanks blows up a tank with his handgun is really dumb.
That does make me kind of.
He's like almost dead and he's sat there just kind of shooting at this tank and then he just blows up and he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And it's assumed, I guess it's assumed that a
bullet
got through the fucking chamber of the tank's cannon.
It went through, yeah.
But even then, that's not how that works.
That wasn't the best.
I mean, I guess you could get really lucky and have that happen, but still.
He probably hit a mine or something. Like
maybe, yeah, but it blew up from inside the tank.
Yeah.
See, that would have been
That's just
smart.
one really dumb part in this otherwise, like, phenomenal war film. My favourite war film is probably still Full Metal Jacket, though.
Don't think I've seen
a lot of the parts that were meant to be Vietnam were just filmed in, like, East London.
Really?
They just had these, like, broken buildings, and literally what they did was like, okay, throw some palm trees in there. Boom, we're in Vietnam. Fill it with Asians.
Really?
Yeah. Have you not seen Full Metal Jacket?
No,
oh my god, it's so good. Stanley Kubrick.
Who's he? What's he created?
The Shining.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's Stanley Kubrick. Eyes Wide Shut.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, never seen it.
Yeah, have you not seen it? Oh, it's one of the best Vietnam. It's got the best Vietnam music. It used that fucking "I want everybody sad about the bird" song before Family Guy did. Ironically,
Surfing Bird.
Yeah, it used that song and it used like All Along the Watchtower. The soundtrack is just pretty like it's just some great dad rock. But then the film as well, ooh, it's great. And the drill sergeant in the film was like an actual drill sergeant that they brought in to train their actor to be the drill sergeant. And then he ended up just being the drill sergeant in the film.
Turned over to
and he is the scariest man. And you see him in interviews like behind the scenes, like, I was just a drill sergeant, they brought him to train. They had to be a drill sergeant, but then they asked me if I'd like to do it. And then I did. And then in the film he's like, you fucking maggot piece of shit!
Is that the one where like the pictures come from, where everyone's like, oh, this is intense,
Yeah. Yeah, just screaming in the faces of these people, and then Private Pile as well. This is my rifle, this is my gun.
So, on that note, Alfie, what is your final comment for today's podcast?
Stop kicking the table.
As I throw the table around us. What is your final comment? For this week, what sums up this week? Remember, we're coming up to Christmas.
I have no mouth and I must scream.
And
Hang on.
Is from the inside of a helmet.
Yeah, from inside this motorcycle helmet. Stay safe.
It seems to be.
Maybe watch the new Star Wars, maybe don't. I honestly couldn't tell you, but you'll probably leave the film just kind of really stressed and won't stop thinking about it for a few days. Or maybe that's just me. I can't stop thinking about it. I've never been so conflicted by a film. What about you, Lewis? What's your final thought?
The final thought of the year.
The final thought of the year is that Alfie's drinking alcohol a lot faster than I was prepared for.
Woo!
Yeah!
Yeah.